Mom was in the Lord of the Rings movie.
Oh, I see. Okay, I walked away and all of a sudden,
Jim, you were gone for way longer than 45 seconds. It's been 7 days. This is the next
I went to
podcast.
a time warp and then come back.
We're talking about Lord of the Rings movies now.
And the
We
Hobbit.
just watched the Lord of the Ring franchise. Oh my goodness. So this movie, Silence, The Silence, released in
The
2000.
movie we're actually going to talk
The
about.
ones we're actually talking about, released in 2018, like I said, on Netflix. Equal runtime, 1 hour and 30 minutes. It felt excruciatingly longer.
Absolutely.
Much longer.
Well, Jim will get to budget stuff later. And the summary on IMDb for this one is: when the world is under attack from terrifying creatures who hunt their human by sound, who hunt human prey by sound, 16-year-old Allie Andrews, who lost her hearing at 13, and her family seek refuge in a remote haven.
Now, unless I've forgotten, I know I feel this way about A Quiet Place, but since they both have the deaf character, the deaf child in them, I don't recall either movie having that play into the story at all. I mean, they talk about it, but it doesn't, there's not a part where it plays into them escaping or somehow, you know what I mean?
Well, in
Well,
Quiet Place,
it does.
It was
It does?
integral.
The
Yes.
hearing aid. Remember the
Yeah.
hearing
Yeah.
aid?
Hearing aid thing
The cochlear ear plant is
Oh.
what
makes that high
actually
pitch
triggers, it
Yeah.
makes them figure out the solution.
Right.
So-
Okay. Well, then in
Totally false,
Silence,
is what you're
it
saying.
doesn't really play in.
No,
It makes zero difference in
the
the
pro-
silence.
The problem
because
I
she
had
can
was that
talk too. In
in
that
the
one.
silence, they tried. It felt like they tried to do the sign language thing. The Quiet Place kept the sign language going throughout.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And in the silence, it felt like they started with that, and then halfway through, they just kind of gave up.
Yeah. She can talk.
They're like, she can read lips
And
and
read
she can
lips.
speak.
Yeah.
Right. So you're fine.
Yeah. I mean, it was so out there. Like the silence, I kept thinking, like, nobody would make these kind of choices. I love me a good apocalyptic runaway movie. You know what I mean? Like, give it to me, all of them. I'll watch all of them. Like Road War, all that stuff. And every choice these people made was the wrong choice.
Well, also, like, things had been going bad for like what, 30 minutes, and they're like, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like immediately.
That's you shelter at home when there's flying bats outside that are going to eat you if you walk outside. The last thing you want to do is go get in your car.
Yeah.
It seems so. Okay, so we watched The Silence together. We did, Steve. And
You say so. I don't know. Okay.
And then we had either seen Quiet Place previously when it originally came out, or rewatched it very recently for the podcast. And on the surface, these movies, even like being an equal runtime, have such similar premises, but could not be two more different movies. And I really thoroughly believe it just comes down to establishing universe rules and sticking to them. And A Quiet Place does that beautifully. Also a better script, but it creates rules, and then it lives within those rules, whether you agree with them or not, for the entire movie, which helps you stay invested as an audience member. I think the other biggest thing is that The Quiet Place drops you in the middle of present day with what everyone's going through. You as the audience member don't know what's going on. You're curious, and that helps the investment of, the curiosity, staying around. I want to know what's going on, what's happening. In the first seconds of the silence, you see the monster, you see the threat, and everything is in like complete chaos, but you don't really know what's going on or see how literally within 2 days, the entire world is desolate.
The infrastructure is fallen.
Yeah.
Everything. Like, what happened to the military?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm pretty
These
sure
things
we
can
can
be
handle.
killed by guns.
We can handle bats. I'm pretty sure we can handle bats.